In this video, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step roadmap to making $100,000 in 2026, even if you are starting from complete zero. No startup capital, no Instagram audience, no team, no connections, just you, your laptop, and your skills. This is the exact system that has worked for me and for my students inside the brand code and for hundreds of producers, marketers, and freelancers. So the key is gonna be simple. You have to stop jumping between ideas and follow this step by step in order. By the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the concrete month by month plan and what you can actually start doing tomorrow. And if you already have a personal brand, this video will still help you understand how to sell your services and scale your income fast. Step number one is why 95% of beginners never even make $1,000. The reason why most beginners never even make their first $1,000 online, again, is not because they're lazy or they're not lucky. It's because they start with the wrong business model. They jump straight into things that actually require money that they don't even have, like crypto, like e-commerce, like drop shipping. All of that works. But the problem is, it's not for someone starting from zero. They need capital. They need inventory, ads, testing, losses, patience. And most beginners, they don't even have any of that. So, of course, they're gonna burn out. Of course, they're gonna lose money. And of course, they're gonna say, oh, businesses online don't even work. They're all a scam. No, you just don't have money and you're starting with the wrong business model. So if you're starting from zero, the first thing you should sell is you. Sell yourself. Like literally put yourself on the market. No, I'm joking. When I say sell yourself, I'm talking about your skill, your knowledge, and your energy, and your ability to solve any problem. So a service can be sold today if you have a service. You don't need no inventory, no ads, no capital, no website, just your brain, your laptop, and the initiative that you're gonna be having. Once you start with a service, you actually build the proof, the confidence, clients, and even the cash flow that you can launch products or do bigger plays in the future. But if you skip the first step, you're not building a business, you are just gambling. So find something that you are already skilled at, something that you do good. Charge a service for it. Work with clients, work with high clients, reach out to these people, give them that service, and build all of that so you can start making money immediately. Step number two. This is why services are the only real starting point. Because if you don't have capital, an audience, or a team, the only asset or the only thing, matter of fact, that you have is you. And again, that's not a weakness. That could be your biggest shortcut. When people think that, oh my God, I need to launch a product to make money. No, a product is actually the second chapter. The first chapter is learning how to solve a problem for someone and get paid for it directly. That's why services are the smartest starting point. You don't need all the headaches and the big things, costly things that comes with making a product. The logo, the website, the company registration, all these things that take a lot of time, stress, effort, and money. You just need a result that you can deliver. It could be creating content. It could be even managing a page. It could be editing reels. It could be building a simple sales funnel, maybe running a chat, or even helping someone organize their business somehow. And the reason this is gonna work so fast is because, again, you don't need 1,000 customers and clients. You really just need five good clients that already can bring you $1,000, $5,000, even $10,000 per month, depending on the value. You see, services are gonna give you the cash flow, the experience, testimonials, the proof, and the confidence. Then later, if you want, you can turn it into either a product, a coaching, or a personal brand. But if you start the other way around, everything is gonna be way harder, it's gonna take way longer, and you might not even make it because you're burnt out by the time you get there. The third step is understanding how online marketing really works. So to hit $100,000, you have to stop thinking like a freelancer and start thinking like a marketer, because money online is not random. It always follows what? attention, trust, and timing. Big income doesn't just come from one-off clients. It comes from launches, warming up people, building demand for what you're gonna be selling, then selling the offer at the right moment. Because when people already trust you, selling your service, your product is not convincing. It is just aligning it because people already want it and I'm finally putting it out there and people are begging me to buy it. So when you have that, you don't need a long pitch because they already want the result that you are presenting. Your audience only needs to know three things, okay? Who are you? What problem do you solve? And why are you the person that they should trust you with that solution? And once you understand positioning and how to warm up your audience, you're not chasing clients anymore. Your system is gonna bring people to you all the time, and you're gonna have an infinite amount of clients that want what you offer. Now, the fourth step is you are gonna start building a small team of contractors. You don't need to know how to do everything. You're not Superman or Superwoman. You just need to know how to deliver the result. And if there is any part of that result that you actually can't do, that's when you're gonna bring in someone who actually can and work with them. This is where people level up from just a freelancer to now you're a business owner. You almost become the bridge. You get the client, you manage the project, and then you plug the right experts to execute. At the beginning, you don't need a big team. Just 2-3 reliable contractors is enough. Maybe an editor, a designer, a funnel person, people you can call when a client says yes and they're ready to put in the work. That's how you're gonna stop selling your time and start selling actually a system that you have created with the right people in that system. And again, you're not doing all the work. You're not burnt out. You're the one just creating the result. The fifth step is finding your first client. And your first clients, they are not gonna come from ads or fancy websites. They're gonna come from people that already need help getting more attention. They're gonna come from people that are already selling something and they need help getting more attention. Who are these people? The coaches, the creators, the experts, the small business owners. They always need someone who can help them get leads or sales. So again, your goal is not to find 100,000 clients or even 100 clients. It is to land your first just five people who are going to pay you for a clear result-based outcome that you are going to deliver. Something like, I'm going to create reels that bring 10 qualified leads this week. Sounds very powerful, right? Any business owner, any small business owner, creator, or entrepreneur will pay for that. And you don't need to overcomplicate the outreach. Clients are literally in front of you. We are in the age of social media. They are in the DMs. They are going viral. They're posting every single day. Type in the niche, the industry in the search bar on Instagram, and you're gonna find them. See who follows who and how you can serve people. Maybe it's a referral. Maybe it's in communities of a bunch of freelancers or producers. Find these places and reach out to all these people and see who wants the result that you are going to be bringing them. Now, once you work with your first 5 clients, you start understanding what does the market actually want. Not what you want, what the market actually wants. And from there, everything gets easier. Now, step 6 is do your first launch. When you're ready for the first real jump in income, don't do it alone. Partner up with someone who already has an active audience. Someone with maybe 300, 500 story views minimum. You're gonna be running the funnel, the content, and the sales. They're gonna deliver the product. That's basically the joint launch. And the numbers add up fast. 10 sales at $1,000, that's $10,000. Your profit margin is usually 4 to 5K because you're the one creating that momentum. So this is gonna be the moment where you stop being that freelancer that's doing tasks and you step into leverage. You're basically orchestrating the result. You're not trading time for money anymore. Because after one successful launch, you have proof, experience, and the authority of position. And that is basically the foundation for a 6-figure year. Step number 7, this is when we're gonna start scaling the system. Once our first launch works, we're not gonna start over. You repeat the same process, but with a bigger client. Client number 2 already has a bigger audience. Client number 3 already has more reach. And every launch becomes easier, bigger, because you're not selling yourself anymore. Your results are actually selling you. This is gonna be the shift from I do everything to my system does everything. Your team starts handling the execution and you move from being a worker to now you are an owner. And that's when your income becomes stable. 3 to 4 active launches running per year already can bring you anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 per month consistently. That's gonna be your 6-figure year built from zero just by repeating what actually works. So step number 8, break down your goal. People usually will panic when they hear $100,000 because they think they need thousands of customers, but you don't. The math is actually pretty small and simple. I'm gonna break it to you. So 10 projects at 10,000, or 4 projects at 25,000, or one big launch that does 100,000. The goal isn't how do I make my first 1,000. The real question is how do I build a system that makes me $100,000? Because when your mind shifts from the survival money, how can I just get $1,000, to systems money, your actions are gonna change, your positioning changes, and the results finally start multiplying. Now, here are some common mistakes, okay? Most beginners, they don't fail because they're not talented. They actually fail because they choose the wrong strategy. The most common mistakes are, number 1, you are selling cheap offers to thousands of people instead of selling high value to few. It's more headaches, less returns, more time, more work. It's not even worth it. The second thing is jumping into e-commerce or crypto too early with no audience. You need an audience and you need a budget. Number 3 is creating random content with no proper messaging or actually positioning for people to know who you are and what do you bring to the table. What is a transformation? And the fourth mistake is not tracking numbers or measuring your results that you're getting. If you just do everything by whatever you feel like it, you're gonna get results that are exactly the same. And the fifth mistake is acting with emotions instead of a clear plan. But the biggest mistake between all of these is building everything in your head and never writing down a system. The moment you put it on a paper, it actually starts becoming real. And once it's real, you can improve it, repeat it, and scale it. And that brings me to my month-to-month plan that I'm gonna be giving you guys, okay? Get a pen and paper and write these down. Month 1, we're gonna learn how online marketing works. We're not gonna learn the tactics. We're gonna learn marketing. You're gonna study how demand is actually built, how audiences warm up, and how offers convert. Month 2, you're gonna create a portfolio, even if it's from free work or just test work, but that's when you're gonna start connecting with your first potential clients or contractors. Month 3 and 4, we're gonna get 5 clients and make our first sales. This is where you're finally making your real money, small but consistent. And now you have testimonials and real results. Month 5 and 6, you're gonna do your first $10,000 launch. You partner up with someone who already has an audience, you build a funnel, you launch together. This is gonna be the first big win. Month 7 to 9, you scale, just like we talked about it, with new experts and repeat. We're gonna get the experts that have bigger audiences, more credibility, and the launch model is gonna become easier and simpler, and that's gonna become your engine, not just a one-time thing. Now, months 10 to 12, you stabilize your income. Now you're making $8,000 to $10,000 per month. By this point, you are consistent because, again, you're not selling time anymore. You are selling the system that already have been proven that it actually works. And that is exactly how you build a $100,000 year from zero, not by luck, not by virality, but by stacking systems on top of each other. So If you are ready to stop watching others win and you want to build your own system, this is going to be your time. Join the waitlist for the next round of the brand code and get early access to the full strategy for scaling your brand and your income in 2026. Now, because I always want to pour more value into you guys, once you join just the waitlist, you're instantly going to receive 2 bonuses that are so good. I can't believe we're giving this out for free. The first one is a content strategy that helps you make $10,000 a month on autopilot. The second free bonus is going to be 6 steps to build a powerful personal brand next year. We're already talking about 2026 and we're still in 2025. On top of that, you're also going to secure the lowest price to join the brand code and learn exactly how we've been able to grow millions of followers in less than 6 months and make millions of dollars on social media from someone that had no clue about social media. You're also going to get access to a private WhatsApp chat where we're going to give you tasks to do every single day, tips that will help you while you're still on the waitlist, by the way. And last but not least, you're going to get a ticket to my 2-day live webinar where I'm going to be teaching for 2 days. I'm going to sit down with you guys and teach you how to build a brand, how to attract 1.7 million followers, how to multiply your income anywhere from 5 to 10x in 2026. So if you're serious about actually turning this plan into your reality, go to the link in the description of this video and join the waitlist now. This is what's going to start your 6-figure or even your 7-figure year in 2026. With that being said, guys, make sure we implement these plans. Make sure we are understanding why these work versus the other promoted things like crypto and so on and so forth. This is the best, easiest way for someone that is starting from scratch to scale fast and big. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.